Boise will begin its overhaul 9 years late with $1.2 billion contract.
Yeah, it sounds rough, and I think some of these articles are meant to jump out at you for that reason, to say, hey, are we overspending? Are we going the wrong direction? But
it sounds about right, if you honestly ask me.
So it's been on the pier since 2015, so you have 9 years.
It literally hasn't operated since 2015. So
I heard it was 2017, but
maybe she had some limitations or
yeah,
depth limitations or something like that. Maybe I don't know.
That's still quite a long time.
Yeah, it's a very, very long time, and it's obviously I think you'd have to be with in the chain of command to understand the logistics of why it's been pushed and it's been pushed and it's been pushed.
So first of all, thank you for all the riders we've gotten from the Boise every underway.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, tons of not just sonar techs. Tons of writers. And
okay.
My biggest issue with this is obviously we all joined the Navy. We all like the guy in the A school. He's proud and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I just hate seeing
you sit next to the pier
new guys, because this will give them a really bad taste.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Coming out of A school and going directly to a submarine or a ship, period, that's in dry dock or waiting to go to a dry dock, and it's just the monotony of all that goes into it. It'll get you down.
Yeah.
Because you're not the ship's not in the operational status that you expect it to be in.
Yeah.
That's not what you we're expecting to come to, and it's harder to learn, it's harder to qualify, it's harder to do the job that you joined the Navy to do, even though that going through things like this is part of that job, but it's not what you're expecting.
Yeah.
So I feel for those guys, and I'm super glad that the Boise took the opportunity to reach out to these boats and send their sailors out on rides and let them qualify and learn and see what it's like to be a sailor, submariner, and that's really good. But that's again, I have no pull or a lot of understanding of politics and budgets and things like that. But it's unacceptable to be waiting 9 years, according to the news article, to start their overhaul, their scheduled overhaul. And it will be at least 3 years.
So that's 14 years total.
Yeah, 14.
If they are out of 29.
And we know that it probably won't be. I've been in the shipyard twice, and we never left on time. Ever.
Yeah.
So
you think we'll get a Columbia class or the Boise in the water first?
You will have I think that you will. I mean, depending from what I've heard, you might have a Columbia class even delivered before the Boise gets out.
2028 allegedly, per the last article I saw.
Yeah. So
I think along the lines of, I kind of feel like this is one of those, I don't really know the word for it really, kind of like a placeholder, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you.
Because I think the Navy and the military in general is always looking for a good test platform, right? So if you look at some of the past things that have happened, I have no knowledge of what they want to do with the Boise, obviously, but the articles, and I think the other one that I actually read as well, I don't think it was on Defense News, but said a lot of the same stuff, and then kind of the idea of what they wanted to put into it with the $1.2 billion. If you look at other platforms that have been used as a test platform or changed over and things like that. I know we've discussed stuff about the SSGN platform that currently operates, was Ohio, 726 SSBN changed to 726 SSGN, something along those lines. It's not going to come back as just the standard 88 that it was, or the LA class, so it might be USS Boise, but it might come back as SS something else.
Insert a letter before the
764, because with $1.2 billion,
764 Alpha.
They'd probably be able to update all sorts of technology.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, you never know. well, you got to think with a boat sitting there not operating and a lot of systems not operating and things like that. Seals dry out. You know, a lot of. I mean, obviously they're still doing maintenance and things like that, and preventative maintenance on stuff. But some stuff can't be done unless you're underway.
Yep.
But maybe it is. Maybe it is things that they're going to upgrade a lot. Maybe their whole control room, whole sonar, whole fire control, all that's going to get updated. And I hope that for the ship itself, for the crew itself, I hope that is the case, and they get all the new things that they obviously deserve to be able to do their job better.
And if you were stationed on the Boise in the last couple of years, thank you for your contribution to all the underways that you helped us out. Much appreciated.